Bosch Legacy's third and final season returns to Prime Video on March 27th, and joining me now is star of the show, Titus Welliver, and author Michael Connolly. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you both?
Good morning.
Pretty good.
Okay, so I have to know, third and final season, what can we expect from season 3?
You can better buckle up, is what I'm saying. It's a fast-moving and grand finale, and it's also a very personal case for Harry Bosch. I think
I just heard a story about my dad about his time in Afghanistan.
the watermark's pretty high up there. He gets hired to find out what happened to a whole family that has disappeared, and so there's a dark part of this journey, but at the same time, there's a fulfilling part in what the track that Harry Bosch tracks in this story. Very personal. That's very personal for him. And I think it's a really wonderful way, a great storyline for us to go out on.
Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of how it all plays out. And I'm curious too, Michael, you're the author of the books in which the show is based off of. So what's it been like for you, that process of going from having it as a book to now it being on screens in TV format?
It's been an amazing run. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. 10 seasons, an actor who fully embodies this character, so much so I say he is a keeper of the character now, not me. And when we started the show, there was already a number of books that we could draw from, but I've been continuing to write them. And so this season is based on a book I wrote just a couple years ago. And so to have it literally go from me finishing writing it to becoming a TV show is pretty special. And so I'm just thankful for the ride I've had.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely a very special experience for you. So, Titus, you play the role of Harry Bosch within this series, obviously. So, what's that role meant to you, and what has it been like kind of embodying Harry Bosch?
Well, the role has meant everything to me. I think every actor in their career, you play a lot of different characters. But there are certain characters that resonate more than others. And to find a character that I felt very, very connected to, deeply protective of, and then to have the privilege to be able to realize that character over a decade and grow with that character has been incredible. And I've learned a tremendous amount as an actor. I think you're constantly in a sort of a state, hopefully, right? You learn things as you go, good, bad, or indifferent. This has been an experience that has been pure pleasure for me. And so you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah, no, I think that's such a glorious experience, I think, to have as an actor, I'd have to assume. So for both of you, I'm curious to know, with this being the final season and this show kind of coming to an end, what's this show kind of meant to you, and what will you miss most about it? What's it going to be like saying goodbye to this?
Well, for me, it's been very fulfilling, and I think the show, in a way, has served as a 10-year commercial for my book. So I think it's brought a lot of people to my books. I think more people have gone that way than the other way, and that means a lot to me. But I think the thing we're all kind of struggling with is that we were a family. The collaboration on the show on both sides of the camera was just an amazing experience, one of the best experiences of my life, and so we have to find ways of continuing that, whether we work on other shows together where we get a shot to bring Harry Bosch back in some other form, or some other platform, who knows. But we when you spend 10 years working 12 to 16-hour days with people, they become family, and you don't want that family to end.
We really were extremely fortunate and it started from day one and continued all the way to the last day of shooting the show. I can honestly say that you know, and they are long days and long hours, and it's getting up at 3:30 in the morning. But I genuinely couldn't wait to get to work every day and see all the people and watch what was going to happen. And that creative process provided me, and I think I can speak for everyone, with a kind of artistic sustenance that is not common.
Right. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that insight into the experience of making this in the family-like environment you've all built as a cast and behind the scenes. So, Bosch Legacy, the final season, March 27th on Prime Video. Thank you both so much.